Yeah, thanks. Appreciate you. Oh, thanks, y'all. A lot of people joining in. I didn't really have much to say. Just thought it was a good place to have everybody to do some chatting. All the good creators know that I'm way behind in watch hours, so it's kind of nice to have people put me on for just a little bit. I learned a lot from you, Dr. Tornado. A lot. That the auction the other night was so cool. Everybody that got in it. I saw your best you. What's your best you? What's your first name? I apologize. William Gallagher. I guess I don't know William Gallagher. If you maybe you're a reseller. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate it. William Gallagher. I guess I don't know that name. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks. I got a shout out from Commonwealth Picker, and that helped a lot. I got a couple from Harry Tornado in his lives, and a lot of Josh lives about a month ago, and that helped quite a bit. Hi, Daryl. Good to see you. Appreciate you. Candace. Okay, it's good to know. Thanks, PFP. There's 4 people in here. Nice. Get it. Yeah, Commonwealth Picker. Yeah, he's my favorite because we both have flea market booths, so we kind of go back and forth on that because you can sell the $5 to $10 items you don't want to waste your time with on eBay, which everybody knows. You end up your death pile basically the stuff isn't going to make you a lot of money. You'd almost rather go source stuff that is going to make money. Yeah, it's your favorite too. Yeah, he's got the family and everything, and he's moving into that new shed. He's gonna have room for more. He deserves to be jumping up in subs. Congrats to Harry Tornado. I was watching him at like 4,000 or 5,000 subs, and you jumped to like last time I looked like 14 and a half. Everybody grab up Harry Tornado and your best you. They do some really good stuff. Candace. If anybody else, everybody should watch some other. Most people in here create, so it's nice to see other people create. Just because you can never know what you might pick up from somebody else. 16K today. Wow, that one went viral. It was like 5 best. Was it 5 items that sold for $50 on eBay or something like that? That one went big. Did you get a shout out from like Cincinnati Picker or something? That was awesome. Sometimes they just you say the right things. They know how to advertise you the right way. Yeah, you haven't heard of Josh. I know you have. Yeah, I same thing. Your best you with Commonwealth. Since he's been on eBay for so long, he knows like lotting up things you never think of. Sending out springs. His wife's so smart with the Hot Wheels like tracks even, and I just like the little dynamic. But I think he's kind of realized some people skip through that end. And hi, Harry Homestone. I love Homestone. He's really got a collector's eye. He's been collecting for years. He's got some good lives. I missed your live earlier. I had to eat and shower and stuff. Sorry, bud. Kind of picked it up, started pushing it. Yeah, huh? Yeah. Another Harry? Oh yeah. You live kind of in the country. Your best you. I have a good friend that lives in Lynchburg. It's kind of funny when I go out to the East Coast, I end up going 20 miles from where Commonwealth Picker is. So I can't wait to maybe go out there and see him one day. I'm so busy with everything. It's crazy. Yeah, love Harry Homestone. He does some clean outs and stuff, and he does some digging every once in a while. Gets sea glass. He lives in Delaware. It's fun to watch. I mean, as sellers, you got to know what the collectors want, and he sells a little bit on eBay, so he knows how to sell some stuff, so he can buy more of the stuff he wants. That's kind of what we do. I end up collecting stuff I shouldn't. Western Kentucky, cool. Can't wait till it's done. Yeah, I bet. Branch out. Yeah, that's cool. My buddy lives Shelbyville. He went to high school, and then I think he's moving to Louisville. Or how do you say Louisville? Louisville. I always say it wrong. I'm from Missouri. Sound like a country hick. Hey, 3D. 3D went to 700 subs today. Thanks for letting me grab some watch hours. Oh, y'all know how that goes. I've got like 60 videos and maybe 300 hours, something like that. Yeah, Triple D's hot. Jumping up quick. Yeah, Commonwealth Picker gave me a shout out, and I jumped up like 50 in 2 days, I think. He put a link like up in the little white, where is that little white thing up here? So it's kind of cool knowing that link's going to be on his page forever. And I think Cincinnati Picker gave him a shout out like 2 days later. So I got kind of lucky that even though I don't think I got a lot from it, it's still a 40 or 50s, 10%. Yeah. Triple D definitely knows. Harry Tornado. Thanks for joining in for a little bit. I appreciate it. If you have any questions about like flea market booths or antique mall booths, or there's a lot better answers in the chat on eBay. 400 Club. Yeah, Harry, what are you at? 7? You're like 7. Maybe you're getting close to 8. He's all those coin collectors and stuff that join in there, and Hot Wheels guys. I like studying what they like because I was kind of always a coin guy, and I also I like NASCAR. I like the Hot Wheels, but I don't know much about them though. The rent in mine is $80 for the open one, so I can put some big stuff in. There's quite a bit of room. I mean, I wish there was a little bit more, but it's at the end, so when people are walking past, they might stop because they see it there. So that kind of works. And I sell a lot of stuff I can just source at Dollar Tree and stuff that sells in my, because in this particular one, in the open one, it's supposed to be all antiques and collectibles. But in the glass cages, I can put like Pokemon, baseball cards. So I can still stuff that I don't have to really source that I already have, and I can buy so cheap that it kind of pays the rent, so I can make a bunch of money on it. What I saw the other day, I bought a typewriter for $4 at Goodwill, $3 I think it was, and I sold it for 70 at my antique booth, but it would have cost 35, 40 to try to ship it on eBay, and you know how that goes. You can't really charge much on eBay because you know how much the shipping's going to be. But I mean, it's not perfect. It's not long tail. It's more fun, but you get better at knowing what people want there, though. What sells, and you kind of overprice some things, and there's probably people that want some of that stuff. Well, hello, Virginia. Dad's Vintage Garage. I think I've watched a couple of yours. Appreciate you for joining me up. Thanks, spinning and winning slots. It's funny you said that, Harry. My buddy said that I should do a live from the antique mall or the flea market booth. It's like, that's a good idea. I'll contemplate that. That one I'll probably have to advertise because I won't be able to do it very long. And the only thing is the music. They're always playing something so freaking loud, and it's usually something that's awful. And then I don't want to, I'm not monetized, but if they demonetize it and I don't know, what is it? I don't know I've heard a few times, like if you do it 3 times in 90 days, they can suspend your account or something. That's the only thing I worry about. So I need to investigate that more because that's a freaking fantastic idea. And the glass cage is $70 a month. But like, if you think about what you're paying for an eBay store, if you think about what you pay for space and rent, and like I said, I can go to Dollar Tree and buy dollar Pokemon cards and sell them for 225, and it pays rent. So, and like I bought a big lot of Pokemon at a garage sale, and I kind of burned through it now, but I bet I made $100 on $2 that I spent on this bunch of cards, and I gave the best ones a stack of holograms to my nephew because he loves them, and I just lotted them up with other cards and just kept selling them, and just it paid rent for all the. Um, but it's just kind of fun to see what people want, and I just keep thinking about how, like, when I was a kid, I could always get my mom to buy me baseball cards. I talked her into it every time. Because there's always a kid with some with antique mom. Look, mom, actually, it's Pokemon because no one else is selling it. Although I've found people copying me and going underneath me. So, I mean, it's part of the game. But Yu-Gi-Oh, I've heard that a couple times. And Yu-Gi-Oh is more scarce and rare. And I was so you can got some pretty high numbers in some. Pokemon's only hot because in 2005, the Pokemon Go had an app and it got it going again. Magic's still kind of the best, hitting everybody and most known. But like I said, Yu-Gi-Oh is actually got some higher price cards compared to Pokemon. I'm not. I mean, your best. Candace knows more, obviously. It's great. That's why I like with these chats, is everybody knows a little bit about something else, and in case you get it, then you know you can sell it and then buy more stuff you like. Don't do that because I know what your baseball cards you have, and those are gradable. You get PSA nines out of 80s and before. You can have crappy cards and they're worth $100. Now it might cost you 25 to $30 per to grade them, but um, don't just. I wouldn't do that. Let me look at them, take some pictures. I'll send you some money. I've seen some of them; they're pretty good. Some of those you shouldn't give away. You should keep. Take them out of that binder. If you had them in binder, I think you need to take them out of there and protect them a little better too. They get stuck in there sometimes that if you don't have a good good plastic. Sorry if I missed anybody's comments. I'm just getting used to this stuff. I'm trying not to bump it. Pokemon Go decals and shirts at the local board game store. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, my nephews. I have three nephews, 11, 8, and 4. Maybe I'm wrong. Right around that age. Uh, are awesome. They all like Pokemon, and so it's I knew since it was popular and it was something I can chit chat with them about. Um, there's a win-win. I mean, yeah, there's still Pokemon tournaments, and that's when I started investigating. I realized I'm like, oh, and there's like a price guide where basically everybody follows the price guide. So if you get something good, you got something good. But of course, condition I think matters to some people, but some people just play it as a game, so they don't really care too. So thanks, Tanya. I appreciate you. I I don't know how long I'm gonna be on. Probably in like an hour or so. Thanks for coming by. But like the Pokemon's not hard to source. I don't have to go to garage sale finding a good deal because you know how that goes. You can spend a whole Saturday, you get some good deals, but it takes time, and then you got to list it. It's nice knowing I have a Dollar Tree like 500 yards from my house. So, and then like Frozen 2 came out. They had a bunch of those 48 puzzle piece Frozen 2 like pictures of the princesses. There's two different kinds. So I bought up a bunch of them. Sold those, bought them for $1.07 with tax. Sold them for $4.95, and they sold pretty quick. Because I mean, people just don't know what's a Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree's awesome. I mean, like the magic erasers there are so cheap. I buy a lot of my supplies and stuff there. Um, well, thankless sleepless sir. I appreciate it because I know I don't have anybody with me, so it's not a continuous chat. It's kind of me trying to read this, and so it's not the best to listen to. But I appreciate you because I do the same thing. Helps me list when I can, because I think we all kind of know it's kind of lonely to list, and so like I need to text my buddies and I'm live, and it's kind of that's the loneliest part because you have to take the pictures, you have to kind of do that stuff at home. And even if you're home with your family or friends, you can't really do it with them around, or you're never gonna get anything done. So it's the lonely part. And so if you can kind of have it in the background, it's almost like music, but music's almost too distracting for me. I used to listen to Vivaldi and stuff like that, but it's almost too much even then. I almost got to focus because you don't want to make a mistake on a listing. And yeah, I'm in for a working hangout when I get better at this. I'm just kind of getting used to it too. Um, I didn't know that kits. Yeah, I just know that Magic Eraser works so good on like the Converse All Stars. That white man, it just took it off like nothing. Got some shoes for like $1 that I need to list them. Probably go for $20 easy. Yeah, and the good thing about like Dollar Tree, when you source a Dollar Tree, one thing that no one talks about, there's no sticker. Everything's $1, so you don't have to worry about that. And there's no sticker over the barcode. Um, I'm pretty, yeah. Hey, Marie. Thanks, Candace, for joining. Everybody, pick up Candace. Everybody, pick up each other. Most people are creating in here a little bit, at least, for showing some videos, or at least thinking about doing some lives. Everybody, thanks, Locker Finds. I appreciate you. um, and the more subs we get to, sometimes the more it makes us want to do some creating. And I think we all should try a little bit. And like I tell some of my friends, just take some video, watch it. You'd be surprised. You can buy a tripod on Amazon for 13.95 to 22, and it has a remote and everything for your Bluetooth. And just try. And your laptops are great, and you'd be surprised that you might have some good footage. That like some what solds on your eBay. And if you have some what solds, it's a bolo to anybody. Like when you listen to like a Harry Tornado, especially at the beginning, the one thing you don't want to do a lot of, probably only on a live, is talk about yourself. At the beginning, you just kind of want to make sure you have some content. Otherwise, people creating can't watch. They can't watch all those. They have to watch. So if you want to catch the eye of the people that are, you know, they're wanting bolos too still. That's what they got into it in the first place. They just created good too. So just try to be short and sweet. Don't do over 5-minute videos. Um, you don't have to have a long. Don't do a long intro. I learned that real quick. I was skipping my own intros. I even have good intros, but it was annoying. Um, you didn't come there to see an intro. So, just if you know that, no one looks bad. Everybody looks good. Thanks for. Everybody looks good. You No one's gonna judge you on what you look like. We're all hard on ourselves anyway. Life is hard in the beginning. We're all self-conscious for sure. I saw that. I see. I forgot to give her. Yeah, you got her. I didn't have her. I didn't have. I didn't have her wrenched. You nailed her. Got her out of here. That's funny. Hilarious. We are trying to get 100 subs. Yeah. Well, if you're creating, it shouldn't be too hard. Get some live chats like this. And if you're thinking about it, I'm sitting there. I can just sub to you, and um, I'll be waiting for some. Everybody should, everybody that sells should check out Harry Homestone. He's got some good collectors that come in there and drop some great knowledge. And the collectors are who we're selling to on eBay most of the time. When you come to like the stuff that's really worth the money, not the bread and butter, of course, like clothes and. But when you get deeper into it, you're trying to sell $20 to $50 items, net, not just making $5 to $10 after fees and stuff. I liked Harry Humstone from the first garage sale video. He got to the end, he's like, "There's been nothing." He goes, "But it's yard sale overtime." I was like, "Yeah, I like his attitude." And then at the end, he went later, and so I just like someone that doesn't mind putting himself out there, and then I like it. So, like I said, he's got some cool stuff that he's found and some picks over the years. It's amazing. And guys like that know their stuff. They know what the collectors are looking for. Um, I like Locker Nuts. They do auctions and they get these awesome storage units out in California. Hey, OSP, appreciate it. Oh yeah, OSP, you'll be there in no time. You got good stuff already. But Locker Nuts is awesome. They're like 35,000 subscribers, but they do storage units, but they do auctions on their channel, which is a great one to get. And they'll have like 300 people in there. And one night I got a great auction, like $55 for a bunch of awesome coins. So you can even grab some really good sourcing things by just checking these people out. Yeah, Locker Finds. I trust you not to put any weird gay porn stuff in here or anything. Thanks for joining. I think I had like 19 people in here. Have any? Oops, I forgot about that. I should turn that off. I need to tell my friends that I'm live so they can join in. Not all of us are on Facebook too much. Anybody have any questions? I'd love to love to answer any. I'd love to see you time around. Yeah. Live now. I need a better way of doing this. A little more planning next time. Where's my buddies? Of course, I'm just using you for a little bit of watch hours. All creators know you need a little bit. I'm way behind on that. I've done some decent videos. I didn't know how to edit. I edit very good, like none of us do. I've gotten better at that. I know how to do a little better. And so the antique mall I'm at is got, man, it's almost too big. It's almost a problem. I mean, some people probably never make it to. That's why I have two booths in it, one big glass one and one open one. And then I have another place where it's smaller, but still, I would say it's hard to say because a lot of vendors probably do what I do. They have 2 to 4 booths, I'd say most of them. But there's spots. Okay, yeah, okay. It's an alphabetical, goes to PR. I think it goes to S, like 20 times 20. So what is that? 400 um, on one side, 800. I'd say 1,000 booths in that place. I mean, it's huge. I think it's the biggest one in Missouri. And then the other one is called Mike's Unique, and it's only like 100. But I kind of like it. I almost get more traffic through there, and it's a flea market booth, so I can sell basically whatever. And that one, I couldn't believe some of the stuff was sold around Christmas. Honestly, I thought it was death pile, and I still thought I had it too much. I just tried it anyway, and it worked. Paducah, yeah, I like that area. Bakersfield. Locker finds. You have locker nuts, Grimes finds. I love Grimes finds too. Fun channel. Opening up lockers. I'd like to do that eventually. Having the flea market booth makes it more of a possibility. Sacramento. Okay. I guess I didn't realize that. Harry's out in Delaware. OSP, you're around Cincinnati. No. You're Kentucky. Or is it Tennessee? No, Tennessee. I apologize. Perlette, where are you from? 14 in, thanks. 11 thumbs up. Appreciate it. Guess who's sleeping outside in the car tonight? I got you. Oh, that's funny stuff. I'll remember that. That's funny. Yeah, Tennessee. Washington State. Boy, I liked going out there. We went out there in July, and I'm from North Missouri, and I live in Southern Missouri. So we don't know. We don't know. And I always think of it has to be like we always think the ocean's this warm, sunny beach where it's warm water. We don't know. We grew up in ponds where it's hot and warm because that's when you just when you jump in. And so I remember going to the West Coast and it was just so cold. It was July. It was 100 degrees, and it got to the coast and it was like 60 with 20-mile-an-hour winds, and the water was freezing. Like, wow, it's not what I expected. Hey, Philly Picker, Joe, pick him up. He's growing. He's got some good stuff. He puts out some good bolos. He sells quite a few things on eBay. Yeah, I knew. Yeah, I knew him. They've been around for a while with me. I've noticed them for a while. They've been following me from pretty much the beginning. They're one of my first. That's what makes it even funnier because I know 16 in. All right. Give me some view hours. I appreciate it. If you hate my voice, just turn me off. Watch something else. Put up another bar and chat. What's Bolo? Be on the lookout. Good to know what sells if you're selling on eBay because people give you ideas, especially like lotting up stuff. I really like Commonwealth Picker. Commonwealth Picker will show you how to lot up. Like the other day, I liked him. He gets a bunch of like stuff that gets thrown into the lost and found at golf courses, and he knows one, so he's done it for a long time. And they'll call him up and buy like head covers and stuff. And he got a bunch of old golf gloves, and some of them were so bad he just took all the. Um, Thanks, Art Vandelay. Love that name. It's hard not to see you. You see you in the chat every time. He got all the ball markers off of them. It says FootJoy, and he lotted up like 5 or 6 of them and sold them for like $10. And most people would just never even think about they're wasted, so you might as well just take off them and see if you can sell them. And he did. Yeah, you never know what might sell, and so next time you see them, you might think, are you just going to throw those away? Don't throw them away. I'll take, you know, $5. You can ship that easy. Art Vandelay, yeah, the Seinfeld episode. Art Vandelay Industries. Uh, Gosh, I love it. That's a good episode. Hey, Midwest Picker. Appreciate you for joining. Give me some watch hours. Take all watch hours I can get. It's going to take a long grind to get to it. The most watch hours I got was whenever a bunch of trolls came and hit me with a bunch of stuff. I think it helped the algorithm. YouTube's like, oh, it must be interesting. So a bunch of people joined in. I think I had like 40 people. I think I got 50 watch hours or something. Yeah, I know. I like the name, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's one thing. I was talking to my buddy, Road Royer Reseller, and he said, he's talking about the name, and I go, well, the strong name really helps in the live chats. I do like that. Or like Harry Humstone, that name stands out. so you don't really have to change that. But like you see Art Vandelay when it's going through there, you know what I mean? So that's one thing I do think it's necessary. And if it says John 1, 2, 3, 4, we pretty much know you're not creating. So, hey, Twistina, one of my first commenters, and she lives in Springfield too. What an ironic twist. Thanks, thanks, Pittsburgh. Everybody join up on Pittsburgh. He runs a great live show, throws up some content, threw up a content today, went picking with his buddy. And his wife joins him every once in a while, does some great content. He has another one, it's called Flip and Hope. It's a good one where they read some Bible verses and stuff. If you were interested in anything like that, he does that live. Yeah, it was a flash mob. Well, someone actually said that they actually come in to try to help and try to um, help your page, but the trolls follow them. And they don't mean to, and so there was some mixed in there because I saw people saying gay porn, and I saw a bunch of stuff. So that started deleting people. And somebody was mad, and that I deleted them. Like, I don't know, I get bombarded with a bunch of crap that I didn't. I think everybody would. So whatever. It helped my view hours, like I said. Yeah, everybody get Pittsburgh. I'm telling you, best intro out there. Boom, 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 boom. All right, gotta show. Bo's sleeping. Most people want to see Bo. Hey, Bubba. Hey, Bubba. He ate good, so he's tired. He's annoyed right now because I'm doing this. Sorry if anybody has vertigo. I know that might be a little annoying. I apologize. Doesn't bother me, but it bothers my uncle. Hope he's not watching when I did that. Yeah, Pittsburgh had some really good interviews. They talked about some good content, how to sell on Amazon. Um, him and Nate both. They were damn hustling. They, selling on Amazon's a tough one, and not a lot of people are showing anybody how to do it, except for people that are usually fabricating a little bit, making it sound a little easier than it is. They tell you the truth, and that's rare in our community. Australian Shepherd mixed with the Blue Heeler, Midwest Picker. He ran what do we run today? 2.1 miles a day. He wanted to go more. I didn't. And he jumped in the water. We have a freshwater spring that goes by, and we ate, and he's out. He's just like me. Get a good workout done. Nothing like a good workout if you can't sleep. Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to do, is just go as slow as possible. I like the Shepherds because they're active, quick, and then the Blue Healer's tough and strong. So it's a good mix. Oh, she did. One thread at a time's great. Yeah, I love her. Yeah, I like the auctions. I mean, shoot, I'd rather almost get, like, I thought about when getting women's clothes because I just know it sells more. I mean, shoot, women's clothes and accessories have got to be 60% of the resellers market. I mean, honestly. So I don't know anything about it. So if I was going to actually dive into it, I think it'd be smartest for me to buy some of the lots and stuff that these girls are doing, because they're the ones that actually know. And I mean, I've seen some stuff they're auctioning off. It's awesome. So it's a great place to source. And I really love the community. Your best you. How many subs you got? You got a lot. Blocked from channel my time on it. Yeah, I think I did hit that. I'm not sure. Because the person I blocked, her name was Spammy. And someone's like, "You blocked Spammy?" I'm like, well, the name, I mean, what other than troll? What, I don't know. What else? 212? Oh, I thought you were, I was thinking it was like, I don't know why I was thinking 2K. Hey, it'll get up there. You know your stuff better than most of the big creators. You just haven't got in there and done it that much. That's probably why I'm thinking that. I'm basing it on your knowledge. Justin only timed you out. Yeah, so Justin Marie, you sell quite a bit on eBay, right? Yeah, Triple D is a good one to watch. Um, you sell it on eBay, I think. Do you was it storage lockers where you source? I couldn't remember. Um, hey, Dad's Vintage. Thanks for giving me some watch hours, y'all. I'm trying to hit it before Tracy and Tommy come on. They're fun to watch. I like watching their stuff. They don't hold back. It's a fun chat. I like a couple of pickers too. They might still be on. You want to join them, play with them. They're fun too. Yeah, I understand, Candace. Boom, 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 boom. Well, if anybody has any questions for me, just shout. Estate sales, yard sales, yeah. Have you done any state auctions? Okay, yeah. One thing I noticed about estate auctions around here is a lot of people that are going there are kind of older, and it's usually like a man and a woman, so they're not looking for the bigger stuff. They don't have a trailer or a truck anyway. So if you need some big stuff, to, like for me, if I want to furnish my antique mall, boy, I've seen some those Cheerios. What do you call them? Cheerios, or good glass hutches and things like that that are just awesome. That I didn't need at the time, that I wish now I had because they've been perfect. So if you're looking for stuff like that, and I've noticed that it's one of the few things in Goodwill that's not super overpriced is bigger stuff that's like good for furnishing, that's kind of antique that you can put in your antique mall, because no one's looking for it, no one wants to carry it out. Later, Harry. I appreciate you. I look forward to another live this weekend. Harry does some great lives. It's always a blast. Sorry, I'm not as much fun as not as much fun as some of the other ones. Later. He works a lot. He goes on call some weekends. Yeah, Pittsburgh's. Yeah. Um, yeah, we don't have any bins here. We have two Goodwill retail outlets, like the retail stores, or what do you call them? I forget the official name. It's just, they're like the ones, I've never seen the bins. There's another one in Ozark. So there's three in the area. Only one of them's really good. One of them doesn't even have electronics anymore. They must just send them all away or something. I don't know. And everything's gone more and more expensive just in like 4 months, 5 months. Yeah, Goodwood outlets. I mean, I found some great deals. That's for sure. But I've also spent a lot of time there, so I don't know. I guess if I figure out the time, it's probably garage sales is still the best way around here. The yard sale treasure map and 7 to 10 o'clock, I can knock out a quarter of our town, and I can go on a Thursday because some people start Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'll go on Thursday because some people only expect it on Friday, and I'll go on Thursday because I'm out mowing and I can route out my route toward the garage sales. Sarcastic stacker. Okay, it's good to know. It's good to know that one. I like to know new ones. You get obsessed with some creators. Everybody's pretty unique. It's fun. Nice to see everybody there. You can see their attitude pretty well. Really want to go to Ben's, but closest is 2.5 hours. Yeah, same with me. Mine's closest is Kansas City or St. Louis. It's about